Bugged NerveGear Mechanics by Mccheese. So a basic description here lists that Darkside Phil plays SAO on his stream, getting him into a 2-year-long stream/adventure filled with comedy, revenge, betrayal, and complaining. Chapter 1. Today is November 6, 2022. DSP, Darkside Phil, has begun a stream on the latest NerveGear game, Sword Art Online. Alright, so today I'm going to be playing Sword Art Online for the NerveGear. Okay. Phil pauses for a second as he got his helmet ready. I was originally going to stream the beta for this game. Someone was handing it out at the GameStop, but I got mugged by some kid. DSP puts on the helmet. Alright, let's do this. Link start! DSP turns it on. He instantly falls asleep and hits his head on the wall behind him. After DSP creates his character, which is a shameless self-insert of himself, he completely ignores the tutorial, heading off to the first area. Phil fights an early game monster and loses. Ah, what? Come on! I had potions with me! DSP says as he points to the empty bottle icon on his screen. Phil respawns, and as he respawns, a notification video pops out on his video. Phil closes it as soon as it pops up. They put ads in the game. Wow, dude. Phil continues to play the game slowly, leveling up from the monsters he was killing. Suddenly, a flash of light appears. Huh? What the hell was that? Phil shrugs and continues slaughtering monsters. Afterwards, Phil explores the area a little more and comes across another player. Now hang on a second. Didn't this game have PvP? Phil thinks to himself and slowly approaches the player. Phil was level 10 at the time, and this player was level 1. Hey, I think we need to get back into town. More monsters come out at night. We need to. The other player was instantly cut off by, trying to trick me, huh? Phil said, I know how people are online. You'll just kill me. Phil shouted, drawing out his sword. The other player looked confused. Are you crazy? Didn't you hear that guy in the sky? He changed our appearances to our actual appearance. Phil looks at player angrily. Nice try. This is how I look IRL. Stop! If anyone kill anyone... Okay, the grammar is bad. Stop! If you kill anyone, you'll... Phil swings his sword at the player, killing him in one blow. Wow, that was easy. Didn't need chat for it either, Phil said, being proud of himself. Suddenly, Phil's crystal icon turns orange. What? What the hell does this mean? Stupid game not explaining the basic shit. Phil put away his sword. Well, that's enough for the stream today. Time for me to log off. Phil opens up the menu to discover the log off button won't work. What? The game's fucking bugged. I can't quit. Phil mashes the button at max speed. I'm pressing buttons. What the fuck, dude? Wow. Phil stops after a minute of pressing the button. Well, I guess I'm stuck in this shitty-ass game. May as well go back to town and see if anyone has a fix. Phil walks back to town, blissfully unaware of the adventure he was about to start and the people he will meet along the way. Gotta throw in a snort for good measure. Chapter 2. DSP arrives back at town. As he takes another couple steps in, everyone stares at him as they notice he's killed another player. Phil looks around, getting annoyed by everyone staring at him. What? What's so fucking weird about me, huh? Phil angrily shouts at the crowd. You're orange, someone in the crowd quietly says. Oh yeah, that. Anyways, so anyone got a fix to log off the button? Anyone else? Oh yeah, that. Anyways, anyone got a fix for the log off button? Phil asks. The fix is that you need to get out, someone in the crowd screams. Get out of here! More people in the crowd start to scream at him. Murderer! Monster! The crowd gets louder and louder. DSP looks at the crowd with both an angry and confused expression. Fine, I'll get out. Screw you all, Phil shouts. DSP runs out of town holding his tears back. Alright, it's been a while since I've talked. It's currently December 15th, and apparently the second boss has been defeated. Phil says as he equips some potions. I've done some grinding. I'm level 60 at the moment, just here. Alone. Phil looks down and thought, I haven't really had anyone to talk to. People either attack me or run away. Phil tears up for a bit. Fucking stupid Crystal! Phil punches a tree in anger. Suddenly, monsters spawn in front of Phil. Oh shit! Phil runs away as fast as he can. Eventually, Phil made it out to level 80. He gave up leveling eventually, though, and began living in a house he made in a forest out of sticks. He has killed a few more players, though, in self-defense. He took their items and stocked up on them. Okay, guys, it's currently, fuck, man, I don't know. It's been so long, stupid game doesn't even have a calculator. Phil says to his stream, I don't even know anymore. Suddenly his small house is destroyed instantly by 3 guys in black outfits, one with a skeleton mask, one with a bag on his head, and the other one with nothing covering his face. What? Come on, dude, I was fucking living here! One of those people threw a knife at Phil. Phil falls over, inflicted with the status effect. What? Paralysis? Fucking cheap, dude! Dumbass game! Both the unmasked man and the one bag on their head approach Phil, as the one with the skeleton mask stays behind. POH, I've only been in this man's house for about 10 seconds, and I already want to kill this man, the skeleton mask guy said, annoyed. And I can tolerate most people, the skeleton guy shrugged. Ah, but Cha-Cha, or Xa, it's an XAXA. You haven't seen his true potential, the man said as he picked Phil up. Potential? Phil asked, confused. You've made a lot of people scared to even enter this area. That's quite an accomplishment, the bag-on-head guy said excitedly. Wait, this man is a forest freak? Skeleton mask guy, man, dude who is Xa asked. The forest freak? Phil asked angrily. I'll have you know I am not a freak. I'm the king of hate, Darkside Phil. Phil said, trying to move his fingers to make gestures at Xa. Well, Phil, how would you feel if we asked you to join my guild? The man asked Phil. Guild, huh? Well, I mean, sure, it's a lot better than this. Phil nodded his head, agreeing to the offer. Good. Now let's take the time to know each other and begin your initiation. Phil and the 3 laughing, coughing members walked out to the initiation location. Phil, POH, Johnny, and Xa arrive at a cliff looking down onto a path where players walk by. Okay, Phil, all you gotta do is wait for another player to come by and hit them with this paralysis knife, then kill them, POH said, handing 5 knives to Phil. You get 5 tries. Phil took the knives. Huh? Seems simple enough, Phil said. Hey guys, someone is coming, Johnny said. Johnny's role in this initiation was to watch for other players. Another player walks down the path. All right, Phil, this is your moment to hit him and kill him, POH said, encouraging Phil. All right, here we go. Phil throws the knife, and the knife barely even makes it to the target. Fuck, Phil screams. It's okay, Phil. Everyone makes a mistake, POH said, trying to cheer Phil up. He isn't going to get it, Xa said, shaking his head. Phil misses a second attempt. Ah! Phil made that noise. It was the sound of anger. How was I supposed to know there was a tree branch there? Phil said. It's fine, Phil. You have 3 knives left, POH said. You want to know how I learned about masturbation at 10 years old? What? What? Wait, what? What does that what does that have to do with anything? Okay. You want to know how I learned about masturbation at 10 years Oh no. Okay. You want to know how I learned about masturbation at 10 years old? Xa asked. By watching him do it on his stream. 3rd attempt, Phil missed another player, and the somehow ended up hitting himself. Fuck, dude! Phil screamed. How do you even do that? POH asked. Because this is Darkside Phil we're talking about. In the back, Xa and Johnny are talking about life and family issues, sorting their lives out if they ever leave SAO. 4th attempt, Phil throws the knife at nothing. POH stares at Phil. What? I thought the fog was a player. All right, Phil, this is your last knife, and make it count, POH said. Johnny runs back to the group. Some girl and her dragon is coming this way. Johnny said, all right, this should be easy, Phil said. The girl and her dragon familiar go by. Phil takes aim and throws the knife, hitting the dragon instead, instantly killing it. Oh no, Peanut, that's the 5th time this week, The girl cries. Phil stands up and looks back at POH. That counts, right? Phil asked. POH placed his hand on Phil's shoulder. Phil, I like you. So I'm going to give you a 20-second head start to run away from me and my gang murdering you. Xoxa's head turns away from the conversation with Johnny. Murder? Are we actually killing this man? Xoxa asked. Oh, come on, man! Phil said as he ran away. To be continued.
Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet.